Happy Monday. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. We are live and we're alive. Welcome to the Voice Alchemist group. I am your host today, your facilitator, your magician. Annick Patry is my name. If you don't know me yet, welcome to the Voice Alchemist, to the amazing energy here. And yeah, we're starting the week. If you are in Down Under in Australia, this is a new week, Monday, and today we're going to talk about an epic, powerful activation transmission. Juicy. You're not a performer. You're here to play. You're here to create. You're here to be paid to play. Simple as that. That's the truth. Okay, so I want to talk to you about like the fact that often, we perform, we put a coat, a dress, a jumper that is not good for our skin, that doesn't fit us. We put a lot of layers of protections around our heart, and we put a lot of masks and persona, and we perform because we are scared. We are scared of losing something. We are scared of losing something, or we are scared of what other people think of us. We are terrified of people's projections. So we perform. We become someone that we're not. We become this character, this puppet that's been programmed and conditioned, because we think that we're going to be more appreciated, more loved. So we put the suit of the people pleaser, or we put the dress of the perfectionist, or we put the jacket of the prostitute. And we play these characters and we're trying to perform. It's like a theater show. And we are playing a game that is not aligned with our big, booming heart. Okay? And that started from a very, very young age, because our safety was around doing whatever it takes to be loved, to be accepted, to survive. So we learned to be comedian and actresses and performing, from a long time ago. From a very young age. We had a really good training at home with our family to put all these coats and these layers and these hats that are, put a show on, hoping that we're going to survive and we're going to be liked on the other side of it. We're going to be, we're going to receive a bit of love, at least a roof above our head and some food, and we're going to survive, So we have to decondition, deprogram, and shift that, and allow the innocence, the purity of our being, the childlike energy to come back alive, to feel safe, to come back alive, and to create from that space of purity, of innocence. Okay? What's landing for you in this? What is resonating? I'd love to know below the video, #replay after the transmission if you're watching later on. Hashtag replay. Let me know what's resonating, what's landing for you here. So, we're not here to perform. We're not here to prove. Like performing comes with this pressure, all these perform, pressure, proving something, proving that you are enough to exist, to have a voice, and to share your magic, your medicine, you know, to share your message. That you have to perform, put pressure on yourself, become someone else, you know, and put so much pressure. But because you're not feeling that you're enough and that you're safe to simply come just as you, how you feel here and now, with your message, with your magic, with your art, with your creativity, offering what you've got to offer, without trying to convince anyone, without trying to prove, but simply, hey, this is who I am, take it or leave it, and this is what I'm offering. Come and play. If you're cold, come and play. If you're not cold, stay in your wardrobe, stay at home in your garden. That's fine. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, just being yourself is enough. Just being yourself is enough. Just being you, sharing your voice is enough. So the issue with the, you know, proving and putting pressure and performing, you know what? The worst enemy that we have, in putting so much pressure on ourselves to make the sale, to be appreciated, to make sure that it's going to work out, to get over, you know, the fear of failure, the fear of success, you know. The biggest issue, the biggest holding back, the biggest stopper is your judgment towards yourself. Is you judging you because you fear of losing something, someone, of not having the capacity, not being good enough, not knowing enough, the fear that you're gonna fail and just like, bleh. Or the fear that you're gonna be successful but you're not gonna know how to juggle the balls, not becoming a good juggler, an elegant juggler with your emotions, with your body, with your mind, and with having success, holding space gracefully and genuinely and generously, being a sacred space holder, juggling the balls and learning to juggle as you move along, as you let go of the performer, but you actually putting the suit of elegance and innocence, and you putting this dress that feels, oh, that feels a bit more like me. As I move along and I play with the balls and I learn to juggle what it feels like to be successful in being myself, that feels kind of, ooh, yummy. That feels kind of a, sexier and sexier. That feels like I can give myself permission to learn and develop that skill of simply, you know, giving myself permission to drop a ball every now and again as I juggle and as I learn to show up and to play and to ask money for my epic programs, my services, my products, my epic courses and workshops and transmissions and sessions. As I move along, you know, I drop a ball here and there and I keep going. I keep learning how to juggle what it feels like to simply be myself. That feels juicy. 1212 is the number in the corner of my iPhone. There you go. Ta-da! Just breathe that in for a moment. What if you were not trying so hard, putting so much energy on trying to perform and putting pressure and proving something? But what if you were giving yourself permission to explore and play? Give it a crack at juggling. I've never juggled before. I'm gonna give it a crack to show all of me, the good, the bad, the ugly, to show, to make mistakes, to just simply be a human with a big heart who's here stepping into her leadership, in her creativity, in her grace, in her power, without forcing, without pushing. Without forcing, without pushing, without pressuring you. Because you're going to blow up if you push, you know, you're going to blow up. It's a step by step by step by step process. You know exactly what I'm talking about. You're a conscious, awakened, badass leader, a conscious creator. You're a voice alchemist, and you've been alchemizing over and over and over again your fears, your limitations, you have to learn to stop being a hard bitch on yourself. You have to develop the skill of talking to yourself with kindness and having your own back, championing yourself 100%. Every day, in every way. You have to learn to love yourself unconditionally, massively, all the time, no matter what. When you fail, when you make a mistake, and when you succeed, when you champion, when you have a success, when you take the action, when you are courageous and brave, when you listen to your heart and you follow through, every step along the way matters, count. You know, I'm going to take two role models that I think they're extraordinary. I don't put them on a pedestal. They, like you and I, they're human beings, awakened human beings, highly intuitive, highly empathic. Yeah, they are conscious leaders. They're transformational leaders, like you, like me. Sally, welcome, darling. Shoot me a heart if you can see me clearly and hear me clearly. So 2 role models who are very successful. One of them died. One is a woman, Louise Hay. Louise Hay, she died a few years back. She was 90, I think she was 92 years old. That woman, I've met her 3 times in my life in the flesh. And she has built an empire of spiritual writers, authors, spiritual books, Hay House. She built Hay House, a multi-million dollars company for spiritual healers, leaders, and writing books and doing conferences around the world. I've worked at that event, Hay House event in Sydney. And I learned so much, and I met some amazing people there. And I met Louise Hay a few times. I had conversation with her. And that woman, she came from a very traumatic background. She didn't receive much as a child, as a teenager, as a young woman. She didn't receive much at all. And she completely transformed her life using positive affirmation. She was the first one. She was one of the pioneer with positive affirmation. That technology of being kind with yourself. She was the pioneer in teaching people to love themselves, to be kind with themselves. Amazing, remarkable work. Really basic, really simple. And that makes such a massive difference. And with this work that she's been teaching online and in person globally, she became the pioneer, the founder, the creator of Hay House Publishing House around the world. Like, amazing. What she created is just like epic. And she stayed humble and she became multimillionaire doing that work, bringing people into the heart, teaching them to be kind with themselves, compassionate. Stop judging, being the hot bitch. Stop. And the other role model, the masculine, is still alive, still thriving, is Anthony Robbins. Anthony Robbins, everyone knows Anthony Robbins. I've done his program, Unleash Your Power. Was it like walking on the charcoal, the hot charcoal, the fire? I've done that. I was a crew in his team in Sydney, Australia, at the Olympic Park, at the Olympic Stadium. And this man, same, he's coming from a very, very challenging, hard background, family. He was on the street, I think, at 16 or 17. And he built himself an empire as well. Tony Robbins, he's built like multi-billions of dollars empire, coaching. And he started from scratch reading books, he was on the street, staying at a friend here and there, and starting to read books and really starting to educate himself. And now he charges $1 million. He's got 3 clients a year, charging them $1 million US a year. And he sees them 3 hours for one-on-one coaching a year with Anthony Robbins, $1 million USD dollars. And good on him. He believes in himself. He's been kind to himself. He's been loving himself enough to educate himself and to grow and to expand and to choose love over fear over and over and over again. And to stop pressuring and performing and to open your heart. Like these guys, they open their heart massively to be at service, to give to humanity and elevate, educate, and empower. My 3 favorite E words: educate, empower, elevate humanity. And it starts with you. Yeah. So the magic really happens when we are softening our heart and we are paying attention to our inner dialogue, and we are practicing to tuning into your sexy desires. Practicing to open your heart and to really feel your desires, what your heart wants and desires. And with the simple thing, like as a human being, we have desires of like sexual desires, sexual feelings, whoo. You know, we have desires for salivating for yummy food, you know, that's a desire. Our brain loves to go in that space, like, oh, what am I gonna eat? Oh, you know, we're after feelings. We have desires. But when we're stuck in our brain, in our head, and we rehearse the past, and we're putting so much pressure, like you procrastinate because I'm not ready, I don't know enough, I'm not enough. And you go in the fear land, in the mental, you cut yourself from your feeling alive, from your desires that make you feel alive, that juices you up, your sexual desires, your appetite for life, for food, for connections, for rolling yourself in the mud, for, you know, for massage, for physical touch, for being in nature, smelling the flowers, walking in the bush, you know, hearing the leaves cracking. For your, they link to your five senses, the desires. They often link to you, connected to your body, very much to your body. So we have to reprogram, rewire our brain and our body around tuning into opening the heart and feeling the body and connecting to our desires. You know, that's going to make you feel way better. That's going to give you some juicy feelings in your body. So therefore, it's going to make you vibrate at a frequency, at a vibration that is more likely to attract more of it, more of that feeling. So it's a training, it's a practice over and over and over again. Sorry, I burped because there's a lot of energy moving in my throat chakra because I'm sharing a message, I'm transmitting. So, you know, we have to practice to tune into our desire, our chi, our life force, our like, what do I desire? What do I desire to create? What do you desire to create? What do you desire to express? Okay? Without judging yourself, without holding back some energy because you're scared of giving yourself a hard time. See, you didn't do it again. See, you didn't do good enough again. See, blah, 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 blah. All that rubbish. You have to practice to desire and practice to have your own back 100%, to champion yourself 100%, to talk to yourself, to speak to yourself with kindness, with respect. Don't expect anyone outside of you to respect yourself, to love yourself, to support you if you're not doing it within yourself. You know what I mean? If you're not living it, if you're not embodying it, if it's not in your body, in your bones, in your brain, if you're not practicing to embody the love, the respect for yourself, having your back. Yes, 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 yes. So, listen, we rewire, we reprogram we play with that energy so that you can be paid to play, to create. You can be paid to do what you love more and more and more. You can actually bloody express yourself without pressuring yourself. You can create and be in your leadership pants, creating, sharing your magic, your medicine, your message without pressuring, performing, being scared of losing someone or losing a client, losing a friend, losing somebody. You have to be your own best friend first and go and tune into your desires. And that's how you're going to be able to play and attract more and more cash, more and more abundance, more and more joy, more and more love. That's how it rolls. It really is. So it's a realignment, it's a re-choosing, it's refocusing, it's a coming back to the heart, to the body, coming back to your desires. What you want, what would I love now, now, now? What do I desire now, now, now? Because you matter, you deserve it, because you're a voice alchemist, because it's your time is now. And this is what we're gonna play with, realigning. We're gonna actually really tune in for 30 days together. I'm inviting you to come into a 30 days program with me to practice for yourself, to realign with your true desires, with who you want to be, how you want to play, how you want to feel, what you want to create out there in the world, how much you want to charge for it, and go and express and feel these desires, clarify them, feel them, tune into your desires, embody them and play with them and manifest and create your true desires. So this is an epic program on Telegram. You're going to receive for 30 days a transmission on audio, an activation that's going to give you the juja to go and feel your desire. Forget about the performers and all the layers of like perfectionism and people pleasing and all these masks and all that rubbish, to actually really tune into your sexiness, your juiciness, your desires, and being the badass leader you were born to be. Recalibration, alignment, creating from alignment, from your power, from your truth. Being your own best friend, your own best supporter, and dare to desire. Go get it. With God, with the divine, with the universe, with the support, with the love, with the kindness. No pressure, no rushing, no pushing, but courageous, bravery, being brave. So this is really exciting. 30 days together on Telegram. You're going to receive prompt to get your module into the creation mode, into your desires. Very, very transformative, very healing, very powerful. It's going to be an amazing 30 days together on Telegram. Realign with your desires, your true desires. The program is 288 Australian dollars now. It's gonna go up to 333. So I really encourage you to jump in now. We kick off next week on the 7th of April. You're going to receive on Telegram daily prompts, activation, transmission. It's going to be the best program ever. You don't want to miss out on such an offer at 288, 30 days. Realign with your desires. On the other side of it, you're going to be a completely different. You're going to, you know, woman, you're going to shift your identity and embody these desires, clarify them, feel them, and take inspired actions on them, on your desires. Magic. You deserve it. I see you, I believe in you, I love you, I want the best for you. So come and play in Unique Universe. Universe, you're there for gold. This program is valued at $2,000. It's amazing. It's life-changing. You want to do what you love, enjoy your life. You want to be at service in the highest. You want to be yourself without putting these layers. You want to free yourself and align with your true desires. Come and play. You deserve to be paid to play. Enough of performing, more being you, having a great time, being a creator, and doing what you truly, truly love in your heart. There'll be so many heart activations and voice activations and in realigning your desires, like so powerful, potent. I want you to come and play. Let me know what's landing from this epic transmission today. Today, Monday, the 30th of March. Already the end of March. We're entering April. April. It's time to realign with your desires. Thank you for watching. Let me know what's landing from this transmission, what's resonating, what you got out of it, what's resonating for you, what's landing, what's really landing with the piece of gold that I offered you today. Let me know. And let me know, say, yes, I'm in, Anik. I'm coming to realign with your true desires. I'm in, let me know. I'll put the link below for you to sign up. Sign up ASAP because the price at the end of the week is going to evolve to $333. So now it's $288. Oh, my love, and I can't wait to play with you in realign with your desires. Thank you for watching today. All my love. Bye-bye. Ciao.